Welcome back to another edition of Research Fantasy presents our NBA Fantasy Baller Value Edition for Friday, April 7th, 2017. I have no idea why I'm so excited, but my name is Nick, and I am on all of your favorite daily fantasy sites as Nick from CWE. In case you can't tell behind me, it's snowing in Ohio because why not? It was just 70 degrees last weekend, or really 3 days ago. But I'm here to bring you my top 3 value plays tonight. I think there's going to be a lot of value. There has been pretty much every night. I'm going to go with try to blend here with some risk, some guys we don't really like to play. And let's start things off with Skal Labissiere, 5K from the Sacramento Kings. If you've listened to my video, you know I might have a little bit of an obsession with Skal Labissiere. I just see him as being a guy who can be a good fantasy talent because he can produce on a point-per-minute basis. And if he gets 30 minutes against the Lakers team tonight that we know just isn't very good, he could very easily end up with 30 fantasy points, hitting that 6x value on DraftKings that we want in our tournament lineups. There's obviously a lot of risk with this play because he's a young guy. He is not exactly the strongest, very lanky, very much like an early Rudy Gobert. I've said that before. I don't know if the trajectory and development is going to be the same, but he's got the length that could really cause some problems. So I'm going to be putting him in some of my tournament teams. I'm not going overboard. There's a lot of situations I still need to analyze today for basketball, but Labissiere jumps out as being one of the guys I really like. Moving on from there, I'm willing to take a look at someone I really probably should just stop in Kentavious-Caldwell Pope at 5K on DraftKings. FanDuel, his pricing is beautiful, but DraftKings continues to price him like he's an actual basketball player, but lately he has been playing like Kentavious-Caldwell Pope. Yes, it took me a lot of time to think of that one, and I've been holding it in for a couple of weeks now, and I finally got to use it. Yes, I do feel proud of myself. Matchup is good here. Houston, there's no way Detroit's going to hang in this game. At least I don't think they're going to hang in this game. I'd be very shocked if it happened, especially since Detroit has to travel to Houston. But we know one thing Houston doesn't do is play defense. And if Caldwell Pope can get his shot to fall, I mean, this guy is a guy that, whether you want to believe it or not, has some 50-point upside. I'm going to mention it now. I didn't put him in our value plays, but I've heard Boban Marjanovic is going to be getting some minutes. That's what Stan Van Gundy said. Now, whether you can trust Van Gundy or not, I don't know. We know the Rockets have been a team that we could target against big men against, and Boban is an elite point-per-minute producer, so, I mean, if he's going to get 15 to 20 minutes, he's a guy at min price I'm going to be looking at tonight. Just putting that out there. He's not officially one of our picks because I just don't know if he's going to actually see the court. But if we see that news come out that he's going to see more time, then, you know, definitely someone on my radar. Last up, the Spurs are sitting everybody. So I'm just collectively saying I'm looking at guys like David Bertans, Kyle Anderson, Patty Mills didn't make the list of guys, and Dwayne Dedmon. I would say you could probably get away with playing all 4 of those guys and being okay because really, I mean, most of them are sitting pretty close to minimum priced. If they're playing 30 minutes against the Spurs, which they probably will because you're looking at Kawhi out, LaMarcus out, Parker out, DeJounte Murray out, I believe Danny Green is out. I mean, there's minutes to go around, so I don't mind looking at all of these guys tonight. So I'm collectively putting whoever plays for the Spurs as our final value play. So once again, that's Skal Labissiere, Kentavious-Caldwell Pope, maybe Boban Marjanovic, and all of the San Antonio Spurs. Thanks for joining today. Make sure to hit subscribe to our YouTube channel below. Head over to researchfantasy.com, sign up for our NBA mailing list. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at Research and Win, and join us again tomorrow.